Hello, party people. This is going to be interesting. I love my country. I love my continent, but we need to set the record straight, right? There have been some rumors and stuff, and then we just need to set the record straight, right? Okay, so we have 28 total questions. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So let's see. Let's pick number. Let's go with 8. Do you have supermarkets and shopping malls in Ghana? Yes, we we do. Please, next question. Let's go with 12. Is Africa always hot? Like, is there summer 24/7 everywhere? No, no, no. Africa is not always hot. There are very cold places in Africa. In fact, in Ghana, where I'm from, it's very, very cold, where sometimes the weather has this snow-like weatherish thing. So, if that makes sense, yeah. So, it's not always hot. It's mostly hot, but not always, right? So, let's go with 23. Do people in Ghana watch football? We don't call it soccer, please. We call it football. Or is it too? I know. I think in terms Africa, Ghana would be the country that watch sports the most. Maybe after Europe. Maybe after Europe, then it's Africa. So yeah, we do watch sports a lot, a lot. Mostly football. Yeah, mostly football. Let's go with number 10. Do Ghanaians really use juju and black magic in everyday life? Do we use juju? No, no, we don't use juju, black magic. We don't use that. We do. Some people are superstitious, but juju and black magic are like fictions, like supernatural movies in like America or stuff. But we don't use juju or black magic. So number 19. Can Africans actually swim? I heard it's not. What? Yeah, people can swim. Africans can swim. Yeah, let's move on. 17 says, do you have a pet lion or cheetah growing up? No, no. I have seen one celebrity that has like a lion or something, has a pet, but I think in general, no one has a pet lion or cheetah. Has a pet. No one has that. Okay, let's go to number 6. Did you grow up in a jungle? Or were there monkeys everywhere? Were there monkeys everywhere? No, we don't. It's just like yours. It's just like having houses and stuff. We didn't grow up in the jungle. If you watch Tarzan or stuff, it's not like that here. We don't grow up in the jungles. And then there aren't monkeys everywhere. Yeah. So let's go to number 1. Says, is Africa actually a country, like one big country? No. Africa itself is a continent with 54 different countries. So Africa itself is a continent, it's not a country, and there are 54 countries in them. So yeah, Africa is a continent, not a country. I personally, like, if you want to win a Nobel Prize, you should make Africa a country. It's a fantasy of mine to make Africa a country and have like each country then become like states, and then presidents become governors, and then use one like currency, and like, I don't know. For me, I feel like it's one of the things, if you are able to achieve, if someone or some organization or whatever is able to achieve, maybe Africa would be better. I don't know. Or maybe it's just going to be more problem. It's just some kind of fantasy I have, but I don't. But to answer this question, no, Africa is not a country; it's a continent. We don't have states. I think mostly Americans and Europe get confused about Africa. Africa is not like the US, where we have like states, right? Africa is actually a continent, and then there are 54 countries in Africa. Yeah. So let's go with number 28. Are there skyscrapers and modern buildings? Yeah, yes, there are skyscrapers and modern buildings in Africa. I think Speed did a tour. If you've watched his stream, you would see that there are insane modern buildings in all over Africa. Let's go number 13. Do people in Africa know who Beyonce and Drake are? I mean, I do. So I guess the 1 point something billion of people would know who Beyonce and Drake are. Yeah, so we do. Beyonce actually have made a music with one big artist in Ghana. So yeah, before that we even knew who Beyonce was. And growing up, it was always this challenge, like who's better, Beyonce or Rihanna. So yeah, we do know who Beyonce is. Number one. All right, let's go with number 20. Why do Africans always sound so happy and energetic? Is it the food? I think everyone is happy and energetic. I don't see a group of people not being happy. So I don't know where this question comes from. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know where this is. I can't answer this. Yeah, I can't answer this. And question number 7. says, is Ghana in Nigeria or is it in Nigeria? Okay, those are two different separate countries, rival countries. We have banter all the time. So there are different countries altogether, but we have a very intense rival. I don't know what else to compare it to. I don't know. I don't think there is actually a rival like Ghana and Nigeria. If I would have to sum up that rivalry, it would have to be for like Barca Real Madrid. Yeah, Barca Real Madrid, or I don't know. I don't want basketball a lot. Maybe the LA Lakers and I don't know. But yeah. So no, Ghana is not in Nigeria. They are both two different countries. Number three says, do you have iPhones in Ghana? Yeah, I'm shooting with an iPhone right now. Yeah, so we do have iPhones in Ghana. Number five says, do you speak African like fluently? So African is not a language. Like I said, there are 54 countries in Africa, and there is no language like Africa, right? So there are different languages. Like even in Ghana alone, there are probably like 16, 17 different languages. I may be wrong. I don't know the actual number, but yeah, there's no language like Africa. All right, let's go with 15. Do you guys celebrate Christmas in Africa, or is that a Western thing only? We do celebrate Christmas in Africa. We celebrate Christmas, Easter, every holiday. We don't do Halloween though. Like in terms of we don't do Halloween. We don't do Thanksgiving. So we don't do Halloween. We don't do Thanksgiving. What else holiday do you guys have? Yeah, but yeah, we do celebrate Christmas. Number 16 says, is it true that Africans don't need sunscreen because of the melanin? I actually don't know the answer to this. I don't know. I I honestly don't know the answer to this one. You would do we need sunscreen because of that? I don't know. I don't know this one. So let's go with 22 says, is Ghanaian food just like Nigerian food? Same thing, right? No. We do have similarities like jollof, and there's something called eba, and then we do always have this communications on whose how do I say this? Whose food is better in stuff, or who brought which food, but we don't have the same exact food everywhere across board. There are just some kind of similarities or food we share together, but not every food, right? If that makes sense. Let's go up and let's go with number four here says, number four says, do Africans ride lions and elephants to work every morning? No, we do not ride lions and elephants to work every morning. I think no, I don't want to go any further. We do have, but we don't ride lions and elephants. We use actual cars and stuff. So 10 remaining. Let's just go with number 18 here. Is Ghana a safe place? I heard Africa is basically just non-stop war zones. This is actually not true at all. In fact, Ghana is one of the safest country probably in the world, like the most peaceful country, one of the most peaceful countries in the world. So that isn't true. Yeah, Ghana it's a safe place. Like there was, and then I just heard it's basically just a non-stop war zone. That also isn't true at all. That is not true. Okay, 26. Is it true Africans have never seen snow or would freak out seeing it? Like I said, there is where I'm from, it's very, very cold there, and it's not like your typical snow, but yeah. And no, we wouldn't freak out seeing snow. It's snow. We wouldn't freak out seeing snow. No, I don't think no one would freak out seeing snow. And 24. Are there ATMs and banks in Africa, or is it all cash under mattresses? There are ATMs and banks in Africa, and it's not cash under mattresses. Nope. Do Ghanaians know they are African? Like, do they identify as African first? Yes, we do identify as African first. We are Africans. Yes, we know we are African. Yeah. 21 says, do you need a visa to travel between African countries? Like, aren't they all one? So, like I said, Africa is a continent with 54 different countries, and it depends on what country you are traveling to or from. So, in some countries, you do need visa to travel to or from. But yeah, it's just consider Africa as North America, right? Where in North America you have what the USA, you have I think Canada. And I think I don't know. I might be wrong. Like I said, I don't. Someone should also do rumors about the US and stuff, but just consider Africa like North America, or just consider Africa as Asia, where we have all these other type of countries. So you didn't need visa to travel to certain countries, and you don't need visa. Sometimes it's just passport and e-visa. Like it's just a whole lot. But I think I'm over explaining this. You do need visa sometimes, depending on the country you're traveling from. All right, 14 says, are there any rules in Ghana, or do people just walk on dead parts? There are like it's a developing country, but like yeah, there are rules in Ghana. Like yes, it's we have roads everywhere. 9 says, is it true all Africans are related to each other somehow? No, no, we are not related to each other somehow. All right, I think we have 3 more to go. So let's go with 2. Says, yes, I have electricity in Ghana. Like, I am a YouTuber right now and I'm able to make videos. I wouldn't be able to do that without electricity. So no, yes, we have electricity in Ghana and we don't use candles, we use electricity. Yeah. So 2 more. I think 27 and 11. Mini, man more. Which one are we going for? Let's go with 11. Wait, do Black Panthers, Wakanda, and Ghana have the same culture? So Wakanda is a fictional country in Africa, but I think it's modeled more to the main character's origin, Nigeria. So do Black Panthers, Wakanda, and Ghana have the same culture? I don't know how to answer this. It's no, I don't know what does that really mean. What does Wakanda? I don't know what that means per se. I don't really understand the question, so I wouldn't be able to fully understand that. But I guess no, no. All right, the last questions. How did you learn English? Did you study it like a foreign language? No. In Ghana, our official language is English. You go to school, you speak English. You speak English with your parents. We do have like our first language, which is called Akan or Tree, but mostly you learn English just like the normal way you learn everywhere else. You just go by it's like a mother's tongue or something. So you just go by learning how most people learn English, but then you could extend it by watching like movies. Like for me, I've improved my English very well by watching movies and TV shows. Yeah. So like for example, So we learn English because it's our official language and of Ghana's official language is English. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's like I don't know if I think it's the official language and you learn it by like how everyone learns English. We don't study it like a foreign language, but we do improve on it by watching like TV shows and movies and stuff, and then like just speaking it to each other. But yeah, so that was 28 questions. I hope with this 28 questions, you guys would be able to have a little bit of rumors debunk. Let me know if you want to see more videos where I debunk these kind of questions, and hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.